So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back today and we're taking on Wolverhampton Wanderers. That's right, we're back at Old Trafford. We're into February now. And yeah, it's going to get a little bit tasty with a lot of games to come. We've got Wolves today. Luckily, there's a bit of a break before we take on Southampton in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. And then after that, yeah, that's when it's going to get mental pretty much, because we've got Getafe away from home, Liverpool away from home, then back at Old Trafford with Getafe and City, and then at Stamford Bridge to take on Chelsea. So those matches are probably going to dictate the way this season ends up finishing. And once I get the new season underway, I'm going to go a little bit more mod intensive. Right now, I'm just keeping it very standard. Once you start a Master League with a certain file, option files, teams, kits, all that, you don't really want to mess around with it. So once I get this done, we'll start a fresh Master League with literally some of the best mods that are available, and hopefully it will go up a notch and you guys will enjoy it even more. But for today, this is what we're going to go for. A couple of changes, what with some players down. Unfortunately, Rashford, he's playing pretty good right now in real life, and well, he's on red, so we're not going to play him. But we're going to have Martial up top, start James on the left. All right, it doesn't really matter. We're going to start Maddison today on the right-hand side. I mean, he'll drop off, try and pick up the ball, hopefully. Pogba, Modric, and we're going to go for Matic in the hole, with Luke Shaw, Bailly, Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, and Ramiro starting ahead of David De Gea. So, enough quality there. I mean, we could start Greenwood, yes, but I don't know. I feel like Maddison could be a little bit better on the right with Martial up top, and then we have the luxury of bringing on Greenwood later, or Sancho, even though he's kind of down. But either way, there's a look at Wolves. There's a look at us. They're playing a 3-3-1-3, or a 3-5-3, or a 3-5-2, whatever you want to call it. But that is what they are playing. We're going to keep it on Superstar, and this is where I kind of have to make a decision of, do I want to play on Superstar, or do I want to crank it up to Legend? And I think right now, I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. If it becomes too easy, then that's fine. But there are a lot of big matches, as I said, coming up. And on Legend, it could be very, very brutal. Anyway, I hope you guys do enjoy today's video. If I can properly speak, it would be great. I've just woken up for a nap, so hopefully I'll be all right. But anyway, please do subscribe for more. Smash the like button if you do enjoy it. And here we go. So, Manchester United back at where they belong. Old Trafford taking on 17th placed Wolverhampton Wanderers. So, for their standards, it's been a little bit disappointing. There is Harry Maguire and Wan-Bissaka both having a quick word in the ear. And the captain for Wolves, who really may be quite busy today, depending on how this one pans out. But either way, the referee blows. We're off and running. It's a little bit dreary condition-wise, but it's not going to stop, hopefully, a cracking game of football with Paul Pogba winning the ball back, and Luka Modric, as we know, the new signing from Real Madrid, who started off relatively well. So, early chance here for Wan-Bissaka, delivers it near post, does come back towards Maddison, looking for the volley. Touched by Modric, feeds it off, Wan-Bissaka, trying to find Luka once again, and Edin Dzeko, by the way, is still out with an injury. 5 days until he's back, so we probably may see him in the next matchup. We probably could do with his assistance today as well, because Marcus Rashford isn't 100%, so Martial has taken the lead up top. Here is Jota. Flick with the outside of the boot. Chance here for Wolves, and they were just about looking to hit it. They've come off the post, and Wolves lead. I lost my own words there because I don't know what happened. It just got a little bit fortunate there for Cutrone, who followed up the second time finish. And what a nightmare for United after just 8 minutes. Here was the chance. It came off Maguire and then Bailly. It was a comedy of errors. And then Cutrone was just in the right place at the right time to tap in the finish. And here it is. You see, Maguire comes across, it hits him and hits Bailly. That's unfortunate, and not a whole lot Ramiro could do about it. It was a simple tap-in the end. So that will definitely wake Manchester United up. Not that they've done a whole lot wrong, it's just unfortunate that that has happened. A lovely turn here by Martial, and maybe a free kick could have been given. Matic slipping on the turf, but does win the header. Wan-Bissaka telling Maddison to get a move on, but it wasn't the most inviting ball in the world. And if Wolves can grab something today, it'll be a huge result for them. They're in a relegation battle right now. 17th place. James looking for Martial. That's a cracking clearance. Certainly made it look spectacular. Here's Jimenez. He's going to be a player to watch. We've already seen that. Ndoka to Cody. To run. Well done, Maddison. And now United have a chance. Modric. Matic feeds it to Pogba. James wants it. And James also has been caught. Could be a chance to smash this one. Well, it's going to be Pogba. It certainly is a decent way out for the Frenchman, but too much elevation. Well, United played well in the last game. They banged in the goals. Not something they've done too much this season. But they weren't a goal down, so now we'll see what they're made of. Modric finds Wan-Bissaka. Maddison's calling for it up the line. He does find it. Maddison's pretty good with his deliveries as well. Trying to fire that one across the face. It's taken a slight deflection. Petrone. Jimenez, lovely turn past Harry Maguire. Could swing this round the other way. Now watch the run through the middle. Thuram. Still going with it. Skips past the initial challenge. Floated towards the back post, and that should have been number 2. A free header. And you've got to hit the target. It's as simple as that. Great feet. That probably was a free kick. Floated back post, and so close. Modric's delivery. Normally relatively decent. That one's off the line. It was more like a scuffed chance in the end. So close, but so far, and that's a late one, and possibly the first booking of the game. Referee will have a quick word with him otherwise, but no hesitation there. Yellow card, simple as that. Modric just a little bit too quick for him. He did get the ball, yeah, but he had to go through him. James Maddison's going to take this one. He's got plenty of players in there. He's looking for Harry Maguire, who just tried to nod that one down into the mix and cause some problems, but now it looks like Wolves might have a few problems to deal for United. Well done, Luke Shaw. Modric, lovely little turn by him. Maguire's going for a little bit of a walk for some reason. Modric holds it up. Pogba picks it up. Fires it out wide to find Luke Shaw. Loads of players in there as well. Maguire's even stayed up. Flicked on by Maddison. Wan-Bissaka back towards Maddison, and he hits the side netting. Great movement, but maybe had to go across the goal. Flicked it to Wan-Bissaka, got it back, and it was a tight angle. Failed to test the goalie. Can they keep pace with Tottenham, lying in second place right now? And they're on a little bit of a win streak too, so they don't want to jeopardise that today. Wan-Bissaka's been skinned. Ball's been laid back. Fed across. Coutinho up against Pogba. Pogba wasn't having it at all. Martial plays it across. Back to Luka Modric, who tried to flick it with the outside of the boot. Daniel James. Haven't seen too much of him in this opening half. He's trying to get the ball. He's just not having any luck. And here he is now. So he gets it off Pogba. And he just looks to accelerate away and cut back inside, and in the end just didn't have the strength. He's not exactly the physical presence type player. But if he can skip the ball past you... Oh, hang on a minute. That's a silly place to maybe lose it. Will it stay on? No, it's going to go out for the United throw. So the second half begins. There is no changes for either side. Jose Mourinho's decided, let's keep this the way it is right now. Maybe test it out for the opening 10-15 minutes. Obviously they need a goal, so we're going to have to try and push for it. Pogba does well. Lays it off to Nemanja Matic. Modric trying to conjure up a little bit of a chance, but Ndaka did really well just to win it back. Well done, Eric Bailly. Matic once more, but it was like a tank trying to turn there, wasn't it? Not quite quick enough for him. Jota lays it inside. Wolves are playing some decent football, causing Manchester United to try and push the boat out a little bit. Maddison towards Modric. Pogba. James to find Luke Shaw. Don't quite know what Luke Shaw was thinking there, but it didn't work out for him. Eric Bailly clatters into Matic. We've got Wan-Bissaka. Well, we have Modric up the line as well as Maddison, but there's just no real cohesion right now for Manchester United. They're struggling to find a groove. As you can see, Martial's been non-existent, and they have to mix it up very, very surely because time is not on their side, and they're trailing. They're searching for this goal, and Wolves don't want to give them the ball back. Here is a chance, though. Pogba. Chance possibly to bring it forward. Pogba is going in alone, and the deflected strike goes out for the corner. So Man United make a change. Greenwood's come on. Nemanja Matic has been replaced. Oh, there was a chance off the line. Comes back to Luke Shaw with an attempt. It was heading goal bound, and Ruddy plucks it out of the air. United, another chance for them. They just can't put it in the back of the net right now. We saw a couple in the first half. What can they do here? Martial. Greenwood, lovely reverse ball. Luke Shaw's got plenty of players to choose from, and for some reason there, Daniel James jumped over the ball. Terrible, terrible place to give it away there by Ruddy. And it's a lovely quick turn by Martial. This is what United can do, though. Once they start piling the pressure on, that's when it's difficult to get the ball off them. Wolves have given it away. And they're under the cosh. United are pushing players forward. Jose Mourinho, normally we see a style of play of course, defending pretty well once they're leading, but right now, different game plan. Good header by James. Wanted the foul, but might as well play on. They've got the ball. Switch it up now as well to a 4-4-2 Manchester United. Flicked inside. James is trying to get involved, and the referee gives the foul. United have been dangerous from set pieces. James has come off, by the way, and Sancho has come on. It's another one of those fizzing balls in. Here is Sancho. What can he do? We've got a little bit of magic for him. Modric, lovely ball. Luke Shaw. Plenty of players to choose from. Looking for Greenwood. That's where the likes of Eden Dzeko would be a fantastic player to have. Look how deep Wolves are right now. Greenwood has been caught, but the referee said no, not enough to warrant the foul. He's gone all the way back, as United have to search still for this goal. Normally the masters of winning 1-0, but today, well, they're getting a taste of their own medicine, it seems. A couple of players falling down. Maddison. Pogba. Greenwood, lovely ball, Martial! United are level. Finally, they get the goal. They've been hounding for non-stop this second half. And it's Greenwood to Martial. We see Rashford to Martial, or Martial to Rashford, but not this time. Greenwood did really well as he picks this up, sees the run. It's through the legs, and what about that for a finish? Outside of the boot, little flick. 1-1, and it's going to set up, hopefully, for a cracking final 10 minutes. But what about that by an assist for the Englishman? So Luka Modric makes way for Fred. Final 11 minutes. See, Jose Mourinho doesn't want Modric getting injured. He's had a couple of sniffs. When he plays too long, he does get tired, as he's not getting any younger, unfortunately. Yeah, Wolves have not done a whole lot this second half. Can they conjure up a chance? Possibly. Matinho. Oh, it's a lovely ball through the middle, and Ramiro plucks it out the sky with a brilliant save. Out of nothing, Wolves could have been back ahead. But now it's Pogba. Maddison. Looking for something. Still going, Maddison. Has been beaten to the ball there. Far too easy. Make the most out of it. Don't just give it away. But look at United hounding them, looking for the ball. Thuram will maybe switch it. Decides to start again. The ball is now switched round the other way. Luke Shaw is advancing himself forward. Lovely little flick. Flicked up the line. Bailly comes across. Misses the challenge, but Maguire didn't. And now can United bring it forward quickly? Sancho. Feeds it up the line. Martial. Cuts back one way. Still going, Martial. Nearly got the rub of the green. Final minute to play. Luke Shaw. Feeds it across. Some space and time here. Pogba. Dinks over the top. And that was a chance. And it's going to be a corner. Pogba is going to take this one. No Modric. So the Frenchman does whip one in. Great ball. But it was wide by Maguire. And unfortunately for United, they dropped 2 points. Could be very, very, well, detrimental to them in the league table. But I think they'll take it when you're a goal down with 10 minutes to play. They have plenty of chances. I think Wolves had a better first half than second half. But 9 attempts to 4. And the man of the match today was Cutrone. But Greenwood had a good game when he came on. So yeah, a little bit unfortunate today. I mean, I had some players, obviously Rashford, I missed him. A couple of other players I would have liked to put in there. Dzeko was injured, would have been great to have him up top. But yeah, we'll have to hope and pray that the other results go our way. But Tottenham result didn't. They beat West Ham by a goal to nil. 4-2 winners by Burnley against Crystal Palace. Newcastle won 1-0. Chelsea won 1-0. Man City lost to Everton. Brilliant. How does that work? Everton are bottom of the table when they beat Man City. Arsenal won. Liverpool won and Chelsea won, so that's probably going to knock us down. No, we're going to stay second, but man, Tottenham are ridiculous this season. I don't know what has happened to them, but they are in a whole new level. So close, 2 points separating us in second and Man City in fifth. Then you've got Chelsea, 12 points behind us. Bottom of the table now, Sheffield United. So yeah, we will return to take on Southampton in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Will we get some cutscenes? Yes, we will. I actually need to fix the sides of the screen. As you can see, it's mirroring for some reason. But the derby game against Liverpool is coming up. We may be ahead of them at the moment, but this is no time to get complacent. We need to push on and widen the gap as much as possible before the derby. Agreed. Putting together a tidy little winning streak will deal a hefty blow to their morale and give us the edge. Alrighty, well, we'll hope to do that. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy it. We shall return to take on them in the next episode. Then, obviously, Getafe, Liverpool, lots of big games, City, Chelsea. It's going to be intense. But until next time, guys, subscribe for more and take care.